hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I've cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I've cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I've cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. On this Wednesday, man, y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new. And if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones. And what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls. Y'all know we got Music Monday as well. Normally this would be the time that I would introduce my homie Dunks. He has the link, so he said he's gonna try to join a little bit later. I know he's got some family events to take care of for sure. So again, if Dunks wants to join a live or when he can, he has the link. And then if I don't see you in the waiting room, homie, just pretty much shoot me a text or get my attention. Other than that, sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. It's free to sign up. Y'all definitely know we talk a lot of sneaker talk over there, as well as music, random stuff that kind of goes on throughout, just kind of like that unbelievable stuff. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it, man. We got it pretty much popping off in there. So tonight's topic, man, not too much really popping off this week, really. I mean, we got the On My Gear raffle, we got that DMV raffle, which I'm debating if I'm gonna go for those guys or not, man. Like, I'm so on the fence, like itching. Should I go for those phone pods at DMV joints? I don't know, cause I'm looking at like financially, does this make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna get it. You don't really wear your phones like that. It's dope because you live in the DMV. Like, I'm telling you, this one is keeping me up all night. Like, I'm literally going back and forth, and I'm like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, tonight's topic, man. And I mean, at the end of the day, if I don't get them, it's like, it won't be the end of the world. Honestly, I'm just thinking more so, you know, which basically brings in tonight's topic about the economy, basically. It says, is this the best time to be a sneakerhead or the worst time to be a sneaker reseller, right? Just a real chill vibe tonight because, I mean, to be honest, it depends on how you look at it. And this would have been a great debate for me and Dunks, but we're going to keep it active in the chat and we're going to keep it popping. I do got an article I am going to go over to help go through the live just to get some ideas out there and, you know, some questions and stuff that obviously we all think of. Let me see all we got in the chat real quick, and then we'll keep the party moving. Says Super Kwame Guru in the building. What up, Kwame? Says, yo, what up, Kwame? What up? He says, chilling off work today. Kwame says, I want to see more of the DMV phones in hand. That's how I feel too. I still think if Nike really was thinking smart, all they had to do was let Wale get some form of touch on there. Like, leave it exactly how it is, but say, even if they just wrote, because Wale's name was written with like a shoestring. If they could have let him got like that on like his logo on the tongue of the shoe, that's all it takes. You know, something subtle, something where it's like you just, if you know, you know. Because one thing about foams, if you go true to size like I did, oh, loosey goosey finna be your best friend. My joints fine. It took my eggplant pause. It took them joints over years to break in. And keep in mind, I didn't wear them like that, but it took forever for me to break them in. Not a penny PE joints. It didn't take so much. To be honest, man, the more I think about it, more and more I'm gonna be like, man, go ahead and do what you gotta do. I don't know. I'm gonna take one good look at them one more time and then go from there real quick. So, other than that, yeah. So we'll just talk what it is. Like, it could be the best time, it could be the worst time. It just depends, right? So, like, to me, how I look at it, right, is it really the best time to be a sneakerhead when, to be honest, man, the cost of, I don't know about y'all, but I'm going off what I see on the news on a daily. The cost of living is up there. Stuff is kind of, you know what I'm saying? Which, from what I get with, and I'm not talking politics, but I'm going to just dabble on it real quick. What I get from this, with the election right here up on the corner, whatever it takes to get the people to vote for them, one of them's gonna promise that or nothing or something, right? And I think if the current one that's running again, basically, they better do something. They better make it these net until because we start voting in November. Like, I'll say, like, if they smart, by September and October, we need to feel like we living in La La Land. If you want that vote, you know, no matter who you want to vote for, the other person got to either make some both of them got to make some promises, and they got to at least initiate it. They never usually complete the task, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. Now, on the other side of things, you can think of like, okay, cool, maybe this is the best time to be a sneakerhead, but I mean, what's the point if cost of living is those few extra bucks that went up in inflation, in so many words, it's not worth taking the risk, because people are going to spend their money towards I would hope, towards their priorities first. You know what I mean? So now I got on the flip side of things, says, is this the worst time to be a sneaker reseller? Because think about it. I'm going to say this, right? And I've said this time and time again, right? If the sneakers are sitting retail wise, how is a resale company making profit? Because my thing is this. Okay, cool. Say like we can throw the Jordan whatever out there, right? What am I looking for? We'll put the Jordan 6 Olympic joints, right? Reseller got all of them. You know, he obviously don't get them for free. Even if he got them at retail, it's like, bro, you're selling them for $20-$40 more, even if that's like, okay, cool, that's profit. Or even if you just sell them at $5-$10 more, that's all profit. That's if you got them for retail, because I know you didn't get them for free. Now, there's probably some of those that do have that option, and those people, when they get caught up, that's going to be a big lawsuit. But I say all that to say, like, even still, that person like, well, I got a $20 off coupon at Foot Locker, and it's the same price as you guys, you know, and you guys are charging $5 or $10 more. Why would I go spend $5 or $10 more with you guys when I can go spend $5 or $10 to $20 less off the shoe, which is already cheaper than what you guys were trying to sell me to begin with? You know what I'm saying? It's simple mathematics and it's basic. That's not even like, we didn't have to do no real hardcore math. So I'm very curious how these resellers are staying afloat. And even I've seen some of them, they actually are complaining. And I'm like, bro, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, who convinced y'all that this was a lucrative business? Now, I know they're going to say they're still doing good, but reality is maybe debt to income ratio, because they got employees working there too. And I just don't see how it really works, man. Like, and maybe you just got to be behind the scenes and know. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, we'll say from 2020 to 2021, those were the two hardcore years I've ever seen sneaker, like, resale prices, stuff you couldn't get nothing unless it was through those guys. That's probably was their maximized profit, to be honest, bro. But yeah, now, even though they're moving stores, they've closed stores, and I ain't gonna say no ones in particular, but I know for a fact that I've seen some ones that's closed here in the DMV, you know. Let's see what just popped up in the chat. It says visible to all users. I know a botter that moved on and got a job and does Pokemon cards slowly. We're going to be talking about that. We're definitely going to be talking about that. Matter of fact, I'm about to share my screen here because one of the things in this article, it starts off with bots, man, ironically. And I mean, think about it. It was just deeper. I was just thinking on the surface of like the physical resale stores, which it's deeper than that, right? It's definitely deeper than that all the way. So, you got the botters, you got the people that's trying to, have an online business. You got the people who think about other little businesses try to spin off the shoe cleaner stuff. To be honest, man, I know one of them is like shoe cleaner, but they also resell sneakers. And then another one, I seen one locally here. They just clean shoes, and they got one of those little joints in the mall. Like they pretty much like we pretty much he tried to sell me anything he could sell me. But yeah, all those people on the like outside of the skirts that still try to sell, like think about stuff who drive, and I'm not gonna say these brands in particular, but the ones who got the protectors on the bottom of your soles too, like those joints, I don't see how that makes sense. I mean, I get what you're saying because it makes sense on the surface, but what y'all selling it for is like, bro, like if you got some super expensive sneakers, that means you most likely, that's probably not your only pair of like crazy sneakers. Probably compared to what you spent on them and what you think. I'm like, but at the end of the day, you only gonna get, I think you get what, 2 sheets for like one pair of shoes. So if you got like, I don't know, over 100 pairs of shoes, you pretty much F. Now they're looking like most people already wear it, but it'll be towards their new stuff. I'm like, bro, like that means you want them to spend an extra like 10, 15, 20 bucks every shoe. Whenever Jordan brand themselves have already raised the price as well, if you think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't just the resellers. Their stuff was already ridiculous, but then Nike and Jordan brand went up too, which I feel like they should have left that alone. I feel like their prices was just fine. They should have just left that alone. You know what I mean? But, I mean, again, I'm not the $1 billion company. Let's see. Slayer in the building says, what's Gucci sneaker familiar? What up? Says, what up, sneaker family? That's in Spanish. He says, let me share my screen, and then we're going to get the party started here real quick. Boom, right here. You guys should be seeing my screen. Again, y'all smash that like button, sub up as y'all come in and out. Just trying to keep an eye out for Dunk, see if he came in the waiting room. But pretty much this article I pulled up says, is it a terrible time to be a sneaker reseller? And then the key points from this article real quick, I like how they already sum it up, so that's cool. We don't got to be like reading. I can kind of like bullet point this. Says Adidas, I said Adidas, what is wrong with me? Adidas' messy breakup with Ye is the latest in a series of complications for a sneakers resellers. So pretty much that is true if you think about that. Adidas they were up, but when Ye went through his whole catastrophe or whatever you want to call it, that affected them. Remember, he was bringing in 15% of their sales, but that's a big jump. And now, like, I mean, to be honest, like, they got Fear of God over there. They got the AE joints that's doing their thing. But, I mean, is it on the level of what Ye was bringing in? I know they missed the money. Why wouldn't, I mean, they still good. Then they had to donate a portion of the sales. So they said, allegedly, I don't know, because I don't work there. But, I mean, they did, obviously, whatever it is to meet their qualifications legally, I would think. But it's like, then if you look at Ye, man, I don't know what the guy is on and why people are still like, to be honest, and I know this has probably happened. People will probably say like, man, we tried to get him some help. He don't want no help. We can't make him take the help. He technically, even though he's being sued financially for stuff, he's not, I don't think he has any like legal, I don't think he has any like criminal charges. He has civil charges. So like, I mean, to be honest, like he just, worst case scenario is like he loses and got to pay a whole bunch of money, you know, and seems like he doesn't care. Let's see. Sneaker resellers have felt the effects of the end of the stimulus check and the rise of inflation. So pretty much, I don't think we've seen a stimulus in like 2020, bro. It would be nice to get one more little hit. You know what I'm saying? So this was an article based off 2023. So think about this. I don't think we got stimulus until like 2020 or 2021. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. But that's what I feel like. And then lastly, on this last bot, it says consumers have also lost confidence in reselling and brands are cracking down on bots. So that's what it says. And let me read through this article real quick. It says the last few years have seen the spectacular rise in the incredible fall of the sneaker reseller, a side hustle that flourished during the height of the pandemic. And that's my thing too, right? What they need to realize, like, me as a person that's been collecting and buying sneakers for years, there's always been a reseller. However, that wasn't a reseller's bread and butter, man. Like, that was they like cool. They either cover their pair or to like, all right, cool, my pair, and then I made an extra 40, $50 at worst case scenario 100. And then like the more and more people start to see what people are willing to do, it's like people that come in and it's like, let's see how much we can slowly keep rising the price on these guys. When that's not what it was. It was like buying sneakers for resale and all that stuff. It was so much easier back then. It's like, hey, yeah, this is not it, or yeah, this is it. You didn't have to have a legit surgeon, a legit check surgeon, because of how well and then we got to think of too the counterfeits got. The unauthorized sneakers, the UAs, you know what I'm saying, like. Yeah, and even when like the most craziest UA, and I almost got caught lacking getting this jink when I had to get those Concord 11s from 2011. My joints was hard to find, and like this one person, I almost like purchased that joint, but I kept looking at the image and the way I was like asking questions. They was not a sneakerhead, but it also was upsetting them. And then they were like, "Look, this is just from my husband, he's in prison." And I'm like, nah, that sounds suspect. So I didn't get the jinx. I backed off. And they still, to be honest, I don't think they up there no more, but I mean, like, them joints set for years, bro. I was like, nope, because it's not the real deal Holyfield. Like, when you know, you know. And then the other person had everything that I asked for. So you know how that goes. But anyway, let me read through the rest of this article real quick. And we'll keep the party going, and we'll be on the joint for like roughly like another 30 minutes. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the live. Says Adidas' messy breakup with Ye. Rapper formerly known as Kanye West was the latest in a series of compilations to befall this emprising group. Over the past year, sneaker resellers have felt the knock-on efforts of the end of the stimulus check, the rise of inflation, and an increase in sneaker production, a loss of confidence in the industry, and a crackdown on bots, software that makes it nearly effortless for resellers to nab a large volume of shoes. So is bot protection really that good, though, as they just try to sell it? Question one. Two, I will say the inflation didn't help Nike raise their not only their prices, but they produce a lot more shoes and make it readily available, which they've done this before in the past where people are like, y'all never make enough. And then they start making enough, and then their stuff not selling out. Then they go back to decreasing it to like, okay, cool, we're going to always look good. So we ain't going to spend that extra money on production costs if ain't nobody going to buy it. So really, and like I asked that question on one of my like pretty much like I guess a sample of the lies that you get that I've been dropping through the week. I asked her like, who really controls the sneaker market? That's a question too. I would say rhetorical, but I'm gonna say it's us. We control it. At the end of the day, don't buy it. If we all sit together, don't buy the joint, they gotta let it go down, or they gonna sit there and just hold on to, like, this shoe's worth $1,000, man. Just need the right buyer. Let's see. Slayer says, it's both a gift and a curse to be a sneakerhead. Lots of creative collabs and designs, but the inflation and reselling is something that makes you think twice about buying. And then also with the risk of reselling, not trying to bash the resellers, because I know there's a lot of legitimate ones out there that, they try their best to deliver on quality, a fair price, and, you guarantee product. But, it is definitely harder to legit check too, Says when resellers lost the e-commerce site Yeezy Supply after Adidas ended its relationship with the brand, it was the last straw for many resellers. The site is known in the sneaker reselling spaces as one of the last remaining bottable sites. So I remember I copped off of Yeezy Supply at least one or two times. And I remember where a lot of people didn't know Yeezy Supply was a thing for the longest. So like, to be honest, when I found out, pretty much is when the word that got spread it out. So I say like, I was able to cop something one time, then I copped something the second time, and after that, I never ever like hit again. It says, after the Yeezy announcement, and a handful of people have come to me and said, I can't do this anymore. It's not worth it. David Kari Daniels, a sneaker content creator on YouTube, said, who is that? Oh, I think I know who this is. I think this is what's his name? I gotta Google him on YouTube real quick. I think this is the dude Sneaker Fetish. Yeah, I think it's Sneaker Fetish. Hold on real quick. I gotta Google this just to see what's up. Even if I gotta put it in my own YouTube. Hold on. Cause I'm pretty sure like did he just I'm pretty sure like if that even pulls up, it's gotta be whatchamacall though. I'm pretty sure it's Sneaker Fetish because nobody's pulling up. But I'm pretty sure because I know like on Twitter that's what they go by. So unless I just put it like boom. Maybe, I don't know. I think yeah, that's him all the way. Yeah, that's the Sneaker Fetish. I just had to like double check real quick. I don't think he posts on YouTube like that. I think he mostly is just a Twitter guy. Let me see real quick. Yeah, let me see his last post he put on this joint 2 weeks ago. But it's like he still do like his and just like a regular. He do his style of videos, which I think is dope. Yeah, I'll give him a little bit of shine real quick. But this is the guy right here who the article is talking about. I'm pretty sure you guys have probably seen his content before. And he has definitely at 24,000 subscribers, homie, doing his thing. I respect it. But you can tell he don't post on here as much as he used to. But hey, any content is better than no content. I've always said, boom, yeah, we should be good. Yeah, he's going hard on here, yo, and he definitely brings in the quality. I like his lighting. Everything is super cool. But let me get back to the article real quick. Just wanted to double check that. So yeah, man, it's crazy. So he's making the big articles. You know what I'm saying? This is dope. That is dope. Says sneaker resellers saw a bot crackdown. And let's see. They did. They definitely did. Says while not as lucrative as Nike in the aftermarket, it was easier to buy Yeezys in bulk on Yeezy Supply using bots. These are the software applications that sped up the online checkout process and helped shoppers nab more product. Though the profit from each sale was slim, it was worthwhile for resellers who could buy large volumes. The loss of Yeezy sales then combined with Nike's crackdown on bots. That'll do it. It didn't take them long, although we had been saying. But you know, Nike had to get that CEO change situation before that even really came about. You know, I ain't forgot about that. Let's see, Melly Mel says, yep, Sneaker Fetish is clean with it. Yeah, I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sneaker Fetish. I think this long time I used to mess up his name by accident. Yeah, but I get it. It's Fetish. You just have to sometimes look back and like, oh, I see what they're trying to do. Let's see. Says, taking direct aim at resellers, Nike updated its term of sales in October, warning that it's reserved the right to cancel sales placed with automated ordering software, which aka bots, pretty much automated ordering software, as well as purchase for the purpose of resale. Now that part I feel like be hard to prove. Like I remember them doing something like this, but it's like you can't tell what that person's purpose is to resell. But I guess if they're saying like if you do try to buy many thing and they figure out it's going to the same address, they can cancel the order because they're saying like, yo, you don't need 20 pairs. You know what I'm saying? Melly Mel says those Joe Fresh goods, the red ones is clean. I peeped the vid, clean video. Appreciate that, homie. I just worked out them in them day, man. I ain't lie, I gotta break them joints in. Cause I ran 4 miles on them straight. Well, I ran 2 miles and then I finished my workout with 2 miles. And I was like, bro, like, my feet, I can tell I'm like, yo, that my ankle, actually more my ankle. I ain't gonna say my foot hurt, like it's more so my ankle. And I've worked out in them before. So I may have just need to go ahead and like just bite the bullet and getting those Action Bronson joints, especially since those are truly made for working out. Um, let me hit the rest of this article real quick. It says Nike later revealed that bot attacks can make up about 10 and 50% of all entries on its sneakers app. Every month, Nike stops as many as 12 billion bots trying to game sneaker launches globally and actively identifies accounts showing bot activity during every launch. So this is my thing, but it says if it's anywhere from 10 to 15% of all entries, that means like all the wrestlers ain't. We gotta. So that means if the bots are let's say they're 50% like accurate, that means we're the other 50% trying to get the sneaker. That means we gotta divide 50% by how many of us that's trying to do it. We're gonna most likely end in the negatives, or it's gonna be like, yeah, you got like a 6 or 7% chance of hitting. You know? Yeah. Melly Mel says Action Bronson are the Asics. To me, Asics Gel NYC is the most comfortable shoe. I had some Asics before, bro. They didn't do it for me, but I'm willing to try them again. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because I was working out with them, probably running a little too hard. Says Daniel said the decline in demand for sneakers has especially hurt resellers who depend on quick flips, reselling the shoes immediately after buying them to sustain their business. So this is my thing though. When you had that slow sellout joint, I mean, think about this. What's the last like super high heat drop we truly had? And this is opinionated, but for me, I say like the craziest last drop we had was those Travis Jordan 11 lows, those yellow joints, the Canaries, right? Those set low. That's the lowest Travis I ever seen. Like you could have like, I don't know what they are now, but like $400 and a little change, you can have them. You know what I'm saying? That's the lowest I ever seen in Travis. Even the Phantoms, where I wasn't crazy about, they was at like 600 and 800, and then I think they've even went up. So if that's one of those, if the resellers trying to get those, they're gonna have to let those, I guess, grow back up. But can you keep the lights on if you got a building, a brick and mortar, right, with staff, and you're doing consignment, but the shoes ain't selling? You know what I'm saying? Because even the consignment, you only get so much percentage. You know. So we see how many people try to be like a businessman, and I mean, yeah, when the iron was hot, they struck. So I mean, but they've been keeping their doors open for a while, but I think they may have went a little too big, like especially the places they put them in. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's not cheap to rent it there. So they most likely got to deviate from the most expensive stores, because I know some of them that do have 2 and 3 stores. You know, says. This next one says, you live by the bot, you die by the bot. That's a great reference right there, though. Kwame says, Asics Gel Light are real comfy shoe. All right. I'm going to have to try them, man, because that's what I be looking for gym-wise, man. Maybe if I can find something like that, but Asics been getting some fire collabs here lately, too. Maybe if I can work out on one of the collab joints, I can see myself doing that. But yeah, like this just said, you live by the bot, you die by the bot. It says they don't have the financial resources to hold product for long enough to see the market rebound. So it's not worth buying a flip right now, Daniel said. I mean, there's some truth to it, especially now. And this is an article from 2023, and we're in 2024, and things have not gotten any better. So my thing is this, he's got a point. Right now, unless you just know you got something where this is like, okay, this is going to be impossible to get, then yeah, but it's going to be very rare. It says, the May demise of Zeta Kicks, which I'm going to keep it 100. When he took that L and had to flip all them shoes and sell them, I ate pretty good. Pause. It says, a resale business, the Department of Justice is currently investigating for wire and bank fraud, took an added toll on resellers' bank accounts. Federal prosecutors estimate the business ripped off more than 70 million in undelivered sneakers from customers. Wow. So that means like he had got so in the hole, and he was like robbing and borrowing from you know who to pay so and so, and it just became an ever like and cycle. He got comfortable, but then just got a little too comfortable. I said his stuff is still on eBay. Like, um, I got some pretty. I think I got everything on there. I pretty much want it. For the most part. It's once like if I go back now, it'd just be being greedy. In fact, I'm probably gonna have another unboxing for you guys coming here probably next week or week after next. Hint, hint. Um, it says millions and millions of dollars were lost, and the people hurting the most are the customers and resellers who will never see the money again. Daniel said. I remember some of the other companies did catch a little lawsuit off of it because they were really they're his main customers. They were actual physical stores, allegedly. Says Nike also undermined customers' confidence in the resale industry in May when the company filed a lawsuit against StockX, partially claiming StockX was selling counterfeit shoes, indicating that it was stepping back from the guarantee the legitimacy of the products sold on its platform. In November, StockX changed the language on the products sold from verified authentic to StockX authentic. Yeah, or StockX verified is what I remembered. And I don't know if that means it's better. Looks like we got Dunks join the building real quick. Hold on, give me like 2 seconds. Give me like 2 seconds. I just saw your text. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, everybody. Y'all let me know. Make sure we ain't got no feedback going on. Dunks, go ahead and say what's up to the people, bro.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? Yeah, like I said, I just got done. I told you I had to handle the business, so I just wanted to pop in, finish it up with you.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Anything you got for us? Because I was just going over. You seen the topic tonight or what?
Yeah, I had saw it. I had the notification, but like I said, I was at the clinic, but I checked it, and yeah, my opinion, and just to say what I got to say about it. It's kind of like a double-edged sword, but also at the same time, it's like I told someone at work, the best example I can really say is the only thing that's really hitting over $500-600 at this point is Travis,
Yeah.
and that's barely,
I was about to say yeah, because those I was just talking about that the canary joints, those were
and
to
that's
be
what, yeah,
honest
I brought
four
those up.
yeah 450.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, it's good in a sense, but it's not so good. Like I say, like that when they're like touching the classics, like with, like I say, with bringing the undefeateds back, with bringing the galaxies back, stuff like that. Like I mean, those are certain, like I feel like those type of shoes like that, like the SBBs and all that, should be like, yeah, they should be out there, but they should be just kind of exclusive to those people that got them because they put in that footwork, and that kind of shows you like the true like status, so to say.
Yeah. And so pretty much all I've been covering on this article is pretty much why the market the way that it is right now. And we can think of several reasons. My bad, everybody, but pretty much the key points, just in case if you missed them, pretty much one of the things that was talking about, basically what didn't help the situation was Adidas and Ye situation. Because pretty much you can see how he's living now. Probably still good,
uh,
but he's
on on nitrous.
that, right? Allegedly. So this is my thing though. Think about it. That didn't hurt though, because Adidas was, whether they want to admit it or not, he was carrying them, you know?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, somewhere down the road, maybe it'll be a couple months, maybe it'll be a couple of years, but they'll eventually admit that.
Oh, I mean, it shows, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, exactly. But still showing it and owning up to it, kind of two different things.
yeah,
We
true.
need them
Like,
to say, pretty basically, we know well, they can't say they fucked up. They had to do what they had to do because obviously they can't just be letting him say what he want to say, especially when I'm sure a lot of their investors are most likely
You
Jewish.
know how the wording's gonna go. It's simple. It's like, yeah, it's wish some things we couldn't have happened. We couldn't have let happen beyond our
But
control.
the owner, I thought the owner of Adidas said that he was pretty much still cool with Ye.
He is, but I mean, business wise, money is not. Hey, they if you kept it on there, he was gonna hurt the overall
Oh
sales.
yeah, of course, and I'm sure it was probably one of the situations where he was like, "Yeah, I love you, but I gotta let you go."
Yeah, right.
Like that
Basically,
type
yeah.
shit, you know.
You want to say, hey man, hey, this shit just business. It's just business, right? You still want to have it like steak dinner later tonight or something cool.
Speaking of which, just since we're on still, Ye, real quick, did you see like the text messages between like him and the doctors and somebody else about like pretty much about the nitrous stuff?
Nah, what happened?
Well, pretty much like these two guys were talking about the nitrous stuff, and the guy was telling him pretty much that hey, like you try to get this nitrous and stuff, and it's illegal, and they're gonna bring charges on you. Then Ye pops into the conversation and was like, "Hey, can you deliver the nitrous today?" The guy was like, "Yes, I can."
Yeah, because I see that where dude, it's basically when it's all said and done, if they get caught up and he end up doing time, he gonna be that guy to be like, yo, I told you so. Like he probably gonna
I
get
don't
it.
get what's like the trend with like the where did the huffing nitrous and stuff all of a sudden come from now? All of a sudden, that's the trend now. Like
I didn't know it was a thing.
you see like the kids walking around with like balloons and shit. And all that type shit, man. It's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro.
History repeats itself because this was
Like
a
you
thing.
literally, like what do I want to describe it as? Like you're like putting more like air inside your head than that's supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
It's
Sad.
crazy.
That's sad,
Like,
bro. When you word it like that, don't sound good, bro.
and no disrespect to maybe anybody that does do it or know people that do it. It's just not for me. But hey,
I never tried it, so I ain't
nah,
gonna. I don't know.
never have, never will.
Yeah, it just some
You will
stuff.
never say what you won't do because you never know what
I'm
life.
gonna just say this, bro. Some stuff you can just tell, hey man, that really don't sound safe.
All I can say is, from my experience and from seeing a special family member of yours, I know one thing I won't try.
That's fucked up, bro. I was just thinking about that the other day. To be honest, I never forget it, yo. You was like, yo, what's wrong with him? Like, and then and then you was like on the car ride back to the crib. You was like, and then the family member he had came to see is like he was chilling. We was just shooting the shit, and then it's just like their whole demeanor changed. You said it literally just happened a sequence of events, and you were like, what the what? It's weird, and me, you could tell I was numb to it. That's all.
But trust me, brother. I'm on your side. Trust me.
Yeah,
Still, I don't get it. you know
that's what I said. I don't get it, but to each their own. We'll never knock it. I can't tell a grown person what to do, bro.
exactly because, like I say, for one, you never know what life will take you. You know.
Exactly. But getting back to the topic at hand, also another thing on here. Not only was it Ye, it was the sneaker resellers felt the effects at the end because of the stimulus package checks that stopped, and then the rise of inflation. Because let's face it, like I was saying before you got on here, cost of living has went up across the board, bro.
Oh yeah.
And
Well,
to be honest, even Nike went up with the prices, you know.
mhm.
So, and then this
Well,
the bot protection sites. One more thing, sorry.
oh no, you good.
The bot protection sites where they want you to pay the fee to enter the raffle when it should be free. You
That's
know?
true, but that part I kind of get because it's really like, what's $10 more to pay for your security?
Yeah, it's
And
like
you're gonna get
five
a
sixty
straight, you're gonna
five.
get a straight legit yes or no. Which most likely, if you're paying for that protection, they're most likely gonna give it to you. They're gonna give you that dub because we know it's pretty notorious for that. If you pretty much pay for that bot protection, you almost got a guaranteed dub. Dealing with them.
Seems
That
like
on
it.
that EQL shit. But
Yeah.
what I was gonna say to going back off of what you said about the stimulus is what you got to remember is majority of the people that was doing this reselling during that time were most likely, I'm gonna say, between 17 and let's just say 25 maybe ish. But you got to
I
think,
see that.
they for the majority of them, they have small jobs. So when they're starting to get just this consistent money for a couple months, yeah, they say, hey, well, now they feel rich and they feel like they can invest in something.
Yeah.
So now when it stops, they never really knew how to spend money. So so now they're in the hole because now they're stuck with 10 pair of this shoe, 5 pair of that shoe,
Yep.
and they're still to this day trying to get the laney ones off and stuff like that.
That ain't get. That's not happening.
But you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, I get what
the
you're saying.
type of example I'm gonna set about how, and my best example of how I feel how the resale market went. How
Hmm.
that just fell pretty much straight in flames because, like I say, it was just a lot of young kids who had extra money but didn't know what to do with it. So they felt like they had money. So hey, this is what's good right now. Let's just we can flip this $1,500 a month and we can turn that to 15,000. And maybe for a while that worked, but
Like maybe like a few months, they saw
yeah.
that decline. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then that's when you saw the stores start to pop up.
Yeah.
So
True.
it all kind of just makes sense within itself.
True. True. Um, has a sneaker con happened out there for you guys yet?
Yeah, we covered that what last
Oh
weekend
yeah.
or
Okay.
the
Okay.
week
Cool.
before.
Was
Remember I said and go, and pretty much everybody was pretty much like, you Manny Divine, everybody was pretty much like, I really didn't miss anything anyway, so.
yeah. We got ours coming here next week, and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna waste my time.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
and
I'm sure you don't want to go see everybody wearing some Grateful Deads or some Travises, or the people who are able to get their hands on those pretty much basic ass I know Nego Air Force Ones.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't want to see. Right. All that aside, that wouldn't bother me. I don't want to see the same person that happens to have like Yeezy twos, like at least three different pairs, and like a display case, like way
Oh,
better than what I
yeah,
got, but the clear
gotcha,
see-through case
gotcha.
with a
Yeah,
lighter. I
like
don't
down
want to
there,
see that.
like diamond type glass,
Yeah, and they pretty much got a price on it. They know that damn well ain't nobody finna fucking pay there.
or the guy that'll pop up with the sample pair. Like, will you question how'd you even get this?
Yeah, I can't
And I
say nothing,
want
man.
40,000.
I can't.
You
I can't
know?
say nothing. I can't say nothing, man. To be honest, the best thing that probably happened in SneakerCon, not to talk politics, was that Donald Trump situation where he had his shoe on there for sale, and that guy rebought one pair of them autograph pairs for like what? I think he dropped 30, no, or 10,000. Some, I think he dropped 10,000 on it.
Damn, 10 ball, huh? Awesome. I mean, but you gotta think though. I mean, he gonna make that back easy, man. Man, what? Come on now. I mean, you know how many Trump fans are
This is
willing to
yeah,
pay,
true.
pay plus 10?
This
10
is
plus. I'm sorry.
yeah, this is true, and it's an autograph pair too. So
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like that
I'm
10,
hey, to be honest,
the 10
off
speed is,
mode.
is cheap, low key. He can.
Hey, not picking a side with politics, but probably what raised their price was whenever they made that assassination attempt and they missed and
Yo,
flipped
bro,
his head.
chill, bro,
That,
chill.
hey, I guarantee you that night they're like, "Fuck that, I'm buying them now." You know what I'm saying,
Uh, got
bro?
to, gotta be
I
patient.
couldn't even. I was like, "This motherfucker is about it." You know what I'm saying? Like that. That was low key. He was motivational. Like now, I ain't saying I support him or anything like that, but
And this is not what that's about. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna even
it was
go
funny.
into
It was
that.
funny. It was
It
funny
was
to me.
funny. It was funny, but like I say, we there's certain people who feel certain ways about things, so we're just gonna,
Yeah. I mean, he survived. We good. We good. All right. But anyway, gonna keep it moving. Um, says customers have lost confidence in reselling and brands are cracking down on bots. So, like I said, pretty much the EQL I think is probably the best one of the any
hmm
of them, but Nike, and this is pretty much where you came in saying that pretty much they stopped like what almost it's either a 10 or 50% chance they stop it. So if I like do some rough math, that basically means like, yo, um, if 50% of the bots are hitting, then that means out of us there's only 50% chance between all of us, however many that is. So I said sometimes we probably start out in like those Travis drops, we probably end up in a negatives already.
Yeah. So, but you do get refunded for that EQL, right? If you don't win, or do they still keep it?
So the EQL, what's cool is you don't they don't charge your card or anything for entering. You got to put in the card, but they don't charge you unless you hit. Like they don't charge
Okay.
you.
Good.
You
Good.
don't get charged. You don't get charged a fee or the shoe if you don't hit. Like you only get charged that if you hit. So that I mean that's the best you can ask for.
Well, yeah. So I guess that kind of changes what I said then, because I was assuming that they would take the fee, then you enter. But if it's an all inclusive thing, then your chances are really no better than a person that's trying to go for them on sneakers.
But if you trying to get them with the intent to resell, you already paying that extra five. And then let me clarify this too. Sneakers shipping is free, and there's no $5.65 fee. But on my year's raffle is that $5.65. The ironically, and I just looked at this shit. The phone positive DMVs that I've been going back and forth about, they want $6 fee for that one. But let me break it down for you. So $5.65 for the fee, the shoe, which is what, $2.20, and then shipping is not free. That's where that money comes in where
Yeah,
sneakers
yeah,
is
we discussed that before. You be damn near at $300 after, like,
fuck
after it's
yeah.
all said and done.
Exactly. So pretty much think about that. So if a reseller is gonna enter all those times and hit, you're gonna pay 340 per shoe that may be sitting at like maybe 300. You already in the hole, you know? And
Think
then
about
what's
how the people who did that for the 12s feel. So think about how they feel right now.
them 12s was fuck, and it was quality control issues on the 12s. So
I
yeah.
mean, I don't know. I still feel like it's not a bad shoe. And then, like I say, Divine was wearing them like a couple days ago.
I mean them shits was clean. They clean. I'm not
I still stand by them. I don't think it's a bad shoe.
yeah, they clean. I don't got nothing.
Like I say, they're like, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, that's what I say about them. I don't know. I'm on the fence about them for real. And it's good, but I don't want the white pair. I want the black pair.
Want that
I want to get
ashy
them.
black, that
Hey,
ashy.
call it what you want, brother. Hey, whatever. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you was actually at one point.
Hey, it's true.
So
It would have just been nice if it just kept a nice leather feel to it.
nah, 'cause then that would have taken away from like the what I'm on my ears trying to do. Like they want to give you variety.
It made me feel like
Because
they
they clearly couldn't do that new buck on the white pair.
yeah, it wasn't gonna work. It would have looked super ashy and hairy.
Crazy, bro. That shit would have been wild, man. That shit would have got dirty so fast.
Not even that, they'd be like, yo, it looks like it's already like that, you know?
Yeah, low key, huh?
Yeah, motherfuckers. You can't fuck with white. You gotta be careful. Um, it's either it's gonna hit or it's not. But I was thinking too, it would have been a nice little collab to throw with like the Bel Air, like Fresh Prince of Bel Air, like
Uh,
not the older version, but the newer hip version they did that was on Peacock. I don't know if you've seen that one. I haven't, but they're more, like it was considered like a comedy back then, but then like the Peacock
yeah.
version is supposed to be more serious.
My girl, she tried watching it, but
All right, cool. I mean, it's not around anymore. I don't think so.
isn't that the yeah? Because that's the thing I never forget when DJ Khaled was dropping like the shoe or whatever, right? He got the special edition box or whatnot, some shit like that.
Yeah, sounds about right. Your favorite, Khaled. Um, so let me read through the rest of this article real quick. It says Nike has undermined customers' confidence in the resale industry in May when the company filed a suit against StockX, partially claiming StockX was selling counterfeit shoes, indicating it was stepping back from the legitimacy of products sold in its platform. November, StockX changed its language to products verified authentic to StockX authentic, aka StockX verified. Um, That bothers a lot of us. I'm not saying they change anything, no. And I think with StockX, the one thing that's about them, it's supposed to be new. There's no used section. It's either new or not. So I mean, and I guess they'll turn it back from what I've seen from them doing legit checking services. If it's missing the extra shoestrings that's supposed to come with it, they send it back. They don't say it's not authenticated, but they can't verify it. Like,
So I mean, but see, that is very broad because verified and verified authentic are two different things. Because verified could just be saying, yeah, yeah, it's a shoe.
yeah, this is
You
true.
know what I'm saying? That's
And
verifying that
that's
it's
why
a shoe.
they probably changed it for their legal aspect, bro. Not defending them, but they
That's,
had
that's
to.
two different things.
They had to change it. It says Mike Packer, the owner of the boutique sneaker store Packer Shoes in Teaneck, New Jersey, said that while the hardcore resellers are still there, the casual resellers have dwindled, and it is getting harder for brands and retailers to level the playing field for manual buyers. You live by the buy, you die by the buy. It's not the brands or the retailer's job to make sure they make money, Packer said. So I think he sells retail, so he's kind of like whatever, you know what I'm saying?
You must be mad.
Yeah, he's not too mad about it. Says sneakers aren't selling. This is true because we've been seeing them. Hey, since 2022, to be honest, we've been seeing. I've done mall vlogs and seeing stuff from 2022.
What's crazy is that we're on sneakers and we're seeing full size runs sit. We've seen this at least 3 times.
Man, you've seen it more than that, to be honest.
I'm just saying, just using for an example.
Minimum.
Yeah, we've seen at least 3 straight full size runs go straight to I don't even know what to call it. Just straight to
Yeah,
the GP. I don't know, General Pop. You know.
yeah. Like, hey, don't worry about it. We got plenty.
Yo,
Um,
funny story. Side note, real fast.
what do you think?
So there's this guy at work who said
Of course.
he wanted to talk to me the other day. He's like, "Hey, I want to ask you a question." I said, "Okay, whatever, no problem." So we finally met up. Um, and I was like, "Yo, what's up? What's the
He
question?"
oh wait, he sorry to cut you off. He couldn't ask it right there. You need to talk on the side.
Well, we're at work, man. You know, we
All
can't just
right, all right, all
you
right.
know. You know, we work in two different areas, so it's kind of hard for us to just get at each other like that. And 3 o'clock in the morning, don't ask me no question right now. So, but anyway, so we finally meet up, and he says, "So, hey, there's these shoes that I want to get, but how can I get them?" I was like, "Yeah, well, what's the shoes?" He said, "There's these 11s that's coming, but they're low and they have like blue on them." And I instantly already knew what he was talking about. He's talking about the 11s that's on sneakers right now.
Yeah, they coming
Yeah,
out Saturday.
so pretty much I broke it down to him and told him, yeah, like you can get this app, and try to get them and stuff like that. But like I said, it was just funny because I was thinking like he was like a serious question, and then I find out he's just trying to ask me something like about like a shoe like that. I'm like, oh man, like
Yeah, what you should have said. Don't worry, just pull up wherever sneakers are sold.
I literally told him like, yeah, it's gonna drop on Saturday, but you can literally wake up at any moment of the day and get them when you want.
Yeah, trust me, you'll be readily available. And if don't, if,
Exactly.
hey, if not, go to the motherfuckers next door. They got it. Trust me.
Bro, like if you when you see, especially when you see somebody who's not really like on it like that, and the excitement that they have about, it's
It's
just
good. It's good you didn't kill his spirit. Because me, I did that by accident one time when somebody
yeah,
like asked me about that shit. I'm like, that? What is that? Like nobody knows. Like before I know it, and like how I knew I had went too far. You know how like you talking to the person expecting some feedback, but they wasn't saying nothing at all. They just like looking. I was like, oh shit. You know how you get into it and you're like, oh, you're like,
hey,
oh, really?
honestly, you can get 10 pair of them if you
I
want.
was like, shit, why are you even wasting your time? Like, it's
But
like,
yeah,
yeah,
that's just a funny story. I thought
yeah,
he was gonna, like,
basically, just to sum it up, because he was like, "Yo, these are J's right here." I'm like, "Fuck it, yeah, that's Jordan Brand, but that's not a J. Just you know what I'm saying?" He didn't, and at that point, I went the fuck off before I knew it, and it didn't end well.
hey man, hey, to some people Jordans are Jordans, man. They
Yeah,
seem
basically, that's what he was telling me. He's like, "Hey, it's still Jordans, right? This is real Jordan." I'm like, they are, but like they not what we look. You know what I'm saying? Like it just I couldn't.
exactly.
Especially, and I was like. I was like 24, 25. So like my mouth, I didn't even realize I was
Probably, dang, that
disrespecting
was
you.
back then during those ones that looked like the sevens, but
Yeah,
they weren't sevens.
yeah. Like I couldn't break it down, and I couldn't even pronounce it. I couldn't even do it professionally. Now I would have took an approach like you, but back then it's like I didn't. I was like, what the fuck? Why you even looking there? It's like, man, you seeing these J's? I'm like, ain't no motherfucking J's coming out. I know because I've been on it, and this is because back then we ain't had a surprise drop notification where everybody knew.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like bro, like no, they're not. And he showed me, I'm like, the fuck? Literally, that's my first one. I'm like, the fuck is that? Yeah, you just trying to get some shoes to hoop in or work out in, or you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Because it's not the J's, you know.
Hmm. Think about the '90s when they didn't even have online shopping yet. So you
Exactly,
just have to know when the shoes came out and be there.
exactly.
Like
The
you
one
didn't
thing,
have apps, you didn't have online shopping,
yeah, you had to go through word of mouth only, basically.
or just keep up with your sneakers and know when they drop. Keep up with those magazines.
Exactly. But I've been on this joint for like an hour. Nunks came in to close out the live. Let's talk upcoming releases and wrap things up for the night. Are you gonna go for the my year threes? I think the raffle officially
Yeah,
closed.
I saw the raffle still going on.
I think
I'm
it
gonna wait.
closes.
I'm gonna just wait for the sneakers.
All right, it
I don't
closes.
really like doing the raffles because, like I say, I don't have the time to be constantly checking my emails and shit to see if I won.
True, true. So we got that. Then another thing I got up on here real quick. I saw that they obviously got some more on my years in the work.
Oh
That's
yeah, what's the theme that they're going off of? A dream you can't awake or something like that.
yeah. I think that's the brand. Yeah, it says, uh, while you were sleeping,
Yeah.
collective.
Oh, I was about to say a dream you can't awake.
Hey, in my opinion, bro, same motherfucking thing. Like that's why when you said it, I ain't even brought like, nah, that ain't it. Like shit,
Mm-hmm.
it sounds right to
It was
me.
like a short film too, right? That they got going on.
Yeah, I seen the little snippet they did. I'm not gonna play it during the live because even now, if you play it with the audio on mute, it still could flag. But anyway,
Ooh.
the threes they have on there, those Air Force Ones looking kind of like some Travis vibes a little bit. Um, and then to be honest, those 95s,
Those
95s,
those Air Forces look like like the Air Forces that just dropped that were like tan and they had like that the pink swoosh. That's what they look like, in my opinion.
I think what makes me, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name, but that swoosh is like silver reflective type of thing. It's perfect on there.
I think the first pair of Air Force Ones they did were better.
I might check them for that, but I know what you're talking about because you brought it to my attention more time. I like these better. I like these better.
Hmm.
I gotta have those, and I like those Air Max 95s. Those Air Max 95s is looking pretty clean.
Hmm. Just the five, just the threes.
Hating, bro.
And those are and I'm still on the fence about those. I don't really like how they mix the colors like that, like
What for the threes?
that black on purple like that. It's just
If
too many dark colors hitting off each other like that.
I like it though, it's like subtle and like it's like kind of.
Not subtle at all.
Let me clear, like it's like one of those like it's dark. I
If
like
they would have just had like a hit of purple in there somewhere,
Nah, I
then
like
yeah.
it. I like the way they did it because that joint is like it's like that. It gives me like if Adam Families would have made a sneaker collab with Jordan Brand, this could have been easily it.
Well, I don't know. I'm still on the fence really about it mainly because the color, but
To each your own.
yeah, I feel like the originals are still obviously always going to be the
Oh yeah,
best.
they're gonna be the best. And then the fours they got on here, this ashy like light skin Bernie joint. I'm
It
good.
looked like some like whatever color it was supposed to be. It looked like whatever the color was supposed to be, they reversed it and put it like put it inside out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it looks like it snowed on it or something, bro. Like I can't get jiggy with it. I can't get jiggy with it. It looks like it's one of those shoes that got wet for too long and it dried like that, and it's
Or
like,
stay in the sun and just drain the color.
yeah, exactly. Too much of a fade on that one, guys. Definitely go back to the drawing board. Let me test the chat, and then we're gonna wrap things up here for the night.
Fours right.
What happened?
They just can't get the fours right.
Nah, because we already seen.
They're not trying to get the fours right.
Yeah, they doing it on purpose at this point because I have a feeling that was the original mock-up, and they're like, we tired of this shit. Doing something
You know
completely
what? Let's turn the brightness up. Let's make it extreme purple.
yeah. Like
That type-
you can't unconvince me that that mock-up pair that we originally seen don't exist. And when they drop it, they waiting for like that's gonna be a good haymaker too if they drop that shit.
I mean, it's gonna. I'm assuming it's gonna come out because I know they're not done. But I'm saying probably how this 2024 is closing out, pretty much telling us everything that's coming in 25. That's what 25 is gonna do. Also, that's gonna be the new trend. That's what's gonna happen now. We're gonna know already what's coming before it.
I hope
A year
I hope,
out.
I hope you're probably right, but I hope not. I really hope not.
We'll have this discussion this time next year, and we'll see. You know.
You already won. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't bet you because I mean that's I might as well just say, hey, here's my wallet now. You know.
Nah, but you know what I mean. What just what they're doing. I feel like is gonna continue.
True, true. One last thing too for upcoming releases. I think next week Supreme is going to try to bounce back with a Tyler the Creator Supreme Photo T collab. It's supposed to release next week, just for you guys if you haven't known. Um, so I don't know how it's going to do, but it looks like it's just basically going to be a picture of him in a Supreme T with the Supreme box logo, like doing this. That's like a green joint.
You know one that I've always wanted, and I still need to try to grab that, even though I know it's pretty expensive for a T-shirt. Is the Dipset one? I don't know why but I want that one.
You know which one I want?
What's that?
The Nas joint.
I thought you had that one.
Nah, I didn't get it. I just got a regular. I don't even have a box. I just got a regular plain white Supreme tees.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I had. Oh, I know what you're thinking. I got the Andre 3000 joints.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah. I got. You know what? I think I had meant to send you the black joint because I'm gonna wear just the white joint. I don't think I'm gonna rock the black joint.
Okay, for sure.
But
yeah.
it's large. It's large though. So I mean, I don't know.
Nah, yeah, I'm pretty much there. So
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Let me hit the chat real quick, and then we'll wrap things up here for the night, and we'll pretty much peace out. Let me put us back on the main screen. See in the chat, looks like Kwame said, "I miss just pulling up at Foot Locker or wherever and being surprised what's new." This is true, because you could just pull up on a weekend, like, all right, cool, he dropped on Tuesday, but I go get him this weekend and be straight. Those days have long gone. And then Kwame says, "The linen Air Force One retro clean as fuck." And I think that's probably what we was probably talking about, if that's the colorway for sure.
most likely, yeah.
Yeah, so appreciate that, Kwame. But other than that, man, let's wrap things up here for the night. We've been on this joint for an hour and 7 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love, being active in the chat. We will be back again Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. But until then, sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. It's free to sign up. Of course, we're talking sneakers over there, a little bit of music, got a food section, a sports section, a fitness section, you name it. Other than that, again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I do is normally make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls. You know, we got Music Monday, but me and Dunks will be back alive again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, and I'm going to let Dunks take us out for the night.
Hey, thanks everybody. Like I say, I was I was a little late on the live, but better late than never. Like I say, glad I was able to make it in, and the market is down, but it is a good time to pick up some things that you've been looking at if you're able to. Never stretch yourself thin or try to
Facts.
just because what does it say? Strike while the iron is hot, because sometimes you can get burned.
Hell yeah.
So,
hey, perfect. Hey, word, like, quote of the day from Dunks, bro. Pretty much. Exactly. Never, don't always try to strike while the iron is hot because you can get burned. Hey, I'm using that forever, bro.
Yeah, okay, but yeah. So, but everybody just enjoy the rest of your night. And like Polo said, we'll see you guys on Saturday. So yeah, everybody enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll be back then.
All right, man, and we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to